what do we have here? Well, the all too familiar sight of short thread ends sticking out like two tiny antennas. They are always on the lookout, are not they? Trying to catch the signal of a nearby seamstress in distress. But instead of picking up good vibes, they are broadcasting. Try finishing that masterpiece now, champ.
Hello, Thread HQ. I would like to report loose ends. Oh, thank you for transferring me to the knot department. So, let's get knotting.
Okay, method 1. Using a simple knot technique for securing short thread ends. You will need another thread for this method to work. You can use regular sewing thread for this method, but I have chosen to use embroidery floss for this tutorial. It's thicker, it will make it easier for you to see and understand the steps involved in this technique. Step 1. Take one thread end and cross it over another thread end. You are creating a simple twisted loop where this thread is now on top. Step 2. From above the loop, insert your thumb and your index finger into the center of the loop. Be careful. Maintain the shape of the loop as you proceed. Use your fingers to grab this thread end. Gently pull this end through the loop. You will see a new loop will start to form. This action is the beginning of the knot structure. Step 3. Continue pulling it until the loop closes and forms a tight knot. The goal is to create a secure and snug knot. This knot is adjustable and can be slit along the thread. Move it to adjust the size of the loop. Make the loop smaller, about 3/4 of an inch in length. Step 4. Take this loop and slip it over the short thread ends from above. To make this process easier and to ensure that the threads don't shift, secure the short thread ends to your fabric with a pin. This will anchor the threads in place. Now pull on both thread tails carefully. Continue pulling evenly on the tails until you hear a soft pop sound. This sound indicates that the knot has cinched down fully and the short thread ends are now securely fastened. That pop sound confirms that the knot is tight and the thread ends will not come undone. This knot is really so secure it could survive a trip through a black hole. This means you can safely trim any excess thread close to the seam without worrying about the stability of your stitches. You can also take this opportunity to continue sewing with the new thread by hand. Simply thread a needle with the new thread and proceed with your sewing. I have personally used this technique quite a bit when I was fond of hand embroidery. It's an excellent way to switch threads smoothly. Next, method 2. Tweezers technique for securing short thread ends. Identify the longest thread end. With this end, create a small loop close to the fabric. Use your fingers to keep both thread ends pressed against the fabric. Insert tweezers into the loop from below. Carefully grasp the thread end with the tweezers. Take care not to disrupt the loop. It's like performing surgery on your sewing project, but nobody is getting a medical bill after this. Tighten the knot against the fabric, securing the short thread ends. You need to tie a second knot so your thread ends will not come undone. Repeat the same steps.
Thanks for joining me on this thread securing adventure. You know now Short thread ends are not the boss of you. You have got the skills, the techniques, and the tweezers to show them who is in charge. If you enjoy this tutorial, give that like button some love and subscribe for more fun with fabric. Until next time, keep those stitches tight and those tails even tighter.